got it from Tracy Trump. Cool. I gave it to Larry. His last name is Spiro, I know that. Are you Tomas as well? Is the video going? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Ice House in Hackensack, New Jersey, where tonight on the SSP Video Highlight YouTube channel, it is Bergen Catholic Crusaders Hockey. It's the Gordon Cup for 2021. Once again, good evening, everyone. I'm James Higgins, the play-by-play voice for Bergen Catholic Crusaders Hockey. Tonight we have a special treat for you on this Sunday. The playoffs are here. The regular season is in the books. And these two teams, these rivals from northern New Jersey, long-standing schools, have played sports against each other on all fields, take to the ice tonight. Coach Larry Maherter brings the St. Joe's Green Knights to Hackensack to take on Tom Keogh and the Bergen Catholic Crusaders. The Gordon Cup has reached the quarterfinals. 3 games are in the books, advancing into the next round. Number 1 seed Gloucester Catholic will play number 4 seed Seton Hall Prep. And Don Bosco Prep, with a victory over Del Barton on Thursday, awaits the winner of tonight's matchup to conclude the quarterfinals. Players will be taking the ice very shortly to get ready for tonight's game. Should be a good one. These two teams met one time during the regular season. That was the Gordon schedule for this year. Back on January 31st, the Crusaders took a 5-1 decision from the Green Knights in their only matchup of the season. The lineup will look a little bit different for both teams. We'll get to that in just a minute. Warm-ups are underway. The players are on the ice. As I mentioned, the playoffs are here in the Gordon Conference, and it's Gordon Conference quarterfinal action, the final matchup in the quarterfinals tonight between St. Joe's Montvale Green Knights and the Bergen Catholic Crusaders. Earlier this season, over on Rink 3 in the same building, these two teams took the ice, and Bergen Catholic came away with a 5-1 win. Goal scorers that night for the Crusaders, 5 different goal scorers: Steve Saxton, Mick Thompson, Matt Desiderio, Matt Hughes, and John Mustard tallied 1 each on the 5 goals that paved the way for the Crusaders' victory. In the net that night was Gavin Schornstein, as he played his first game as a member of the Crusaders and backstopped the Crew to the 5-1 win. Staying with the Crusaders, Tonight's lineup will be minus 3 very prominent names from the last couple of years of BC hockey. Not in the lineup tonight. Number 11, Aram Manetian. Number 22, Bryson Lago. And number 27, leading scorer, Mick Thompson. So those 3 guys will be replaced in the lineup, and Bergen will take the ice without their leading goal scorer, leading point getter, Mick Thompson, and their 3rd leading scorer, Aram Manetian. Another difference to tonight's game as opposed to the previous matchup earlier this season, starting in net, the number 1 goaltender for the Crusaders, Ryan Henry, who in the big games this year has played very, very well, including the last time the Crusaders were on the ice on Monday afternoon against the Christian Brothers Academy. Ryan was very, very good and very sharp, and we will look for the same from him between the pipes tonight. At the other end of the rink, Coach Larry Maherter in his 7th year with St. Joe's Green Knights. His starting goaltender will be Tomas Spiro. Tomas was between the pipes back on January 31st and took the loss for St. Joe's. This is a very storied matchup when it comes to sports and rivalries and academics and where's your son go, where's my son go. But as far as the on-ice battle is concerned, this is the 73rd meeting all time between the Green Knights and the Crusaders. It is a little bit tilted towards the Green Knights, although, and if anyone thinks back to the days of the 70s and 80s, St. Joe's was a powerhouse and therefore has taken advantage of that. And in the season series, 73 meetings, St. Joe's owns the advantage, 41 up, 25 down, and 6 ties. The last 2, by the way, just to make mention of recent history, the last 2 went the way of the Crusaders. We mentioned 5-1 earlier this year on January 31st. And we will also go back to January 20th of last year, a 3-2 Crusaders win in the semifinals of the Bergen County Tournament, propelled BC into the finals where they took down Don Bosco to bring home the county championship. But this is a different type of environment here. This is win or go home. Seniors possibly playing their last games. So there's a lot on the line for these sides. Usually for both of these teams, the state playoffs would come after the Gordon Cup is decided, but because of the COVID pandemic, the season has been shortened. There will be no state championships. The Gordon Conference Tournament, the Gordon Cup, will wrap up the season for what is now the remaining 5 teams. 3 teams have advanced to the semis. The winner of this game will fill out the bracket and move forward into the semifinals. Don Bosco waits. Gloucester Catholic and Seton Hall Prep have the spots filled in the other semifinal matchup. St. Joe's is led on offense by Thomas Hilliard, leading goal scorer with 8, tied for the team lead in points with 18. Senior forward Justin Hughes, the leading assist man with 12. He's got 6 goals, so both of those gents atop the scoring column for St. Joe's with 18 points. Important to note that Justin Hughes did not play in the game on January 31st. He is in the lineup tonight. 2 other names that were not in that, one other name for sure that was not in the lineup that night is Thor Hansen, number 34 in green. he will be in the lineup tonight. He was not in the lineup the first time that these two teams met. So, for the perspective of postseason performance, most of the Crusaders fans know that last season abruptly ended in the quarterfinals of the non-public state championship at the hands of Seton Hall Prep. So that is on the mind, I am sure, of Coach Keogh and the players who were involved in that game last year, who will be on the ice tonight. Certainly in the back of their minds is that they do not want to be upset again in a game that they should be favored to win. But you know what? You got to play the game, and you got to take the ice and do battle. We turn it over to public address announcer Tony Abruzzo.
And your Bergen Catholic Crusaders. Now let's get tonight's starting lineups. First will be visiting Green Knights of St. Joseph Regional. On defense, standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, a senior number 3, Michael Angelini. On defense, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, a senior number 62, Dominic Haas. And left wing, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall, a senior number 13, Justin Hughes. And center, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, a junior number 16, Thomas Williams. And right wing, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, a junior number 21, Patrick Brown. And then left wing, Green Knights, standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, a senior number 35, Ross Stewart.
Starting lineup for the St. Joe's Green Knights on the ice. Next, of course, will be the home team, the number 2 seed, Bergen Catholic Crusaders.
And now, let's read the starting lineup for your Bergen Catholic Crusaders. On the fence, it's next to Peter from the line, and the number 2, on the fence, it's next to Peter from the pen, New York, and the number 3, and forward, we find a number from Hasbro, number 10, Matthew Hughes. And center, it's 6 foot junior from New York, captain number 17, Antonio Correa. And right wing, with 5 senior from Bergen, number 12, Steve Sanchez. And in goal for the Crusaders, with 5 center sophomore from wing, number 38, Ryan Henry. It's Tom Keogh. This is Mark Indoors, and it's Dan Goldberg. The official score is 19 as assigned by the National Ice Hockey Division Association. The monitoring responsibility, the referees are Gary Scorpion and Dan Taggart. At this time, we ask everybody to please rise, move your hands in the corners, and remember attention behind us as we go for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you very much, Tony Abruzzo, the ever-popular public address announcer here on Rink 2 at the Ice House in Hackensack. These two teams come in going in slightly different directions as the season came to an end. BC opened up the season with a loss, 3-2 at Gloucester Catholic. They are 9-0-1 since. St. Joe's came into this, finished up the regular season at 5-6-2. Finished up in their last 6 to end the regular season 1-4-1. They lost to St. Peter's Prep, Don Bosco, Seton Hall Prep, and Gloucester, and were outscored 21-5 in those 4 defeats. Their win was against Ramsey. The tie was against Del Barton. So we'll see if form holds true as we go through the night. The puck is dropped and we are underway. Quarterfinal action, Gordon Cup on right wing. Hilliard, wrist shot, pad save right off the bat by Henry. Arcaroli gets it to Saxton. Saxton looking for Hughes. Doesn't find him. The other Hughes kept in at the line. Cross ice pass. Arcaroli gives it to Carr. Carr's down low. Centers it. And Shane Carr just fell over Steve Saxton. In here is Justin Hughes for Joe's on Arcaroli. Sends it all the way across. Through the crease. Out of harm's way. Down low. It's played by Hilliard. Back at the point. Brian Atwell plays it deep. Hilliard tried to center it off his stick. He does center it, and it's chipped to the side. Played there by Patrick Freitas. Arcaroli misses it. It goes down into the corner. Spinning away with it is Thor Hansen. Thor Hansen brings it to the front. His centering pass is deflected. Kept in at the line. Bayer centered it. Thor Hansen's got it. His centering pass was deflected away by Shane Carr. Hansen out to the point. Atwell, wrist shot, right on. And a save in the chest of Ryan Henry, bringing a halt to play. Green Knights get a good opening shift from their top 2 lines. They were able to get a change, create some pressure in the BC zone. Maglio's got it on right wing, and he skates it to center. Gets to the line, wrist shot, off the leg of Dominic Maz, goes into the corner. Played by Carlucci. Carlucci, Maglio out of the corner, wrist shot high and wide. The birthday boy, Matty Maglio, happy birthday. How about getting a goal tonight? Shot goes deflected into the corner, carried out to center. The aforementioned Maglio grabs it and sends it down. First one in for BC, Carlucci. Tobin in the corner, loses it. Ryan Tobin skates back, reverses it. Up to the point, kept in by Walsh. He shoots it wide. Past Tobin, played by Tim Kelly on the backhand. He sends it behind the net. Maz has it for St. Joe's. A soft little pass along the left wing boards. Gets to the point. Shot on goal by Will Walsh. Kicked away easily. Kept in at the line by Walsh. Shot gets through all the way to the corner. Kelly and Sweeney go for it. Maz bodied there by Jacob Carver, and it's out to center. Desiderio has it for BC. Sophomore defender. Backhander in on goal is a save by Spiro, and he holds on. Just over 2.5 played in the first period. We are scoreless. Arcaroli will double shift. Jumps into center with Barnes and Garcia. Hansen wins the draw. On left point, Dylan Stiles and Brendan Kelly battling there. Played in his own zone there by Thor Hansen. Gets it out to center. Bayer gives it to Hansen, offsides. Bayer was in ahead of the play. The puck was out. Hansen brought it back in, and a whistle sounds, bringing a stop to play. Cross ice pass into the skates, and it's played by Arcaroli. Arcaroli sends it to Hughes. Hughes looking for Carr. It's over his stick and out to center. Moving through center, that's Angeletti. Angeletti on his backhand to the point, backhands it down the boards. Brendan Kelly's got it for BC. Nudges the puck forward to Shane Carr. Carr takes a hit from Bayer and moves the puck. Arcaroli chips it through center. On right wing, Dylan Stiles backhands it down. St. Joe's will change. Shane Carr plays it up the boards onto the stick of Arcaroli. He loses it on a stick check from Garrett Cotta. Offsides is whistled again at the BC line. 11:18 to go. In the first period, scoreless. Face off outside the BC zone. Hughes wins it, and it's controlled. On right wing, big hit by Desiderio on Thomas Hilliard. Maglio away with the puck on the wing to the backhand. He comes in, shot wide. Good opportunity there for Maglio. He chipped it wide as he broke in on the left wing side, right-handed shot. Good angle. Doesn't get it on goal. Hughes comes through center. Maglio, stick check, gets it out to center. Played back by Kelly to Desiderio. Desiderio, stick check by Hilliard. Walsh gets it out to center, and it's back in behind the BC net of Ryan Henry. Desiderio on left wing. Outlet pass to Maglio. Maglio goes around Freitas. Has it behind the net. Maglio, stick checked away on the defense there by Dominic Maz. Out to the point. Desiderio, quick wrister shot. Saved. Tim Kelly's looking for it. Can't find it. Maglio has it. He fans as he was spinning away. Out to the point. Desiderio keeps it in. Now Hughes has it, and he takes it to center. Hughes on right side, shot, saved by Henry. Good one, good chance there. Hughes is dangerous. He'll need to be watched for BC tonight. Behind the net, Angeletti on the backhand, kept in there by Hughes. Turns it right back to Angeletti, and Matt DiCarlo moves it out to center. Coming through center, it's Sweeney. Sweeney loses it. Puck is out and back in. Joes will touch up. Will Walsh has it for BC. Sent in deep by Shane Carr. Played out to center. Arcaroli grabs it. Loses it. It's played by Matt DiCarlo. He's knocked down from behind by Saxton. And Shane Carr's got it. Outlet pass deflected. No icing. Saxton leans in, can't find it. Carr with the wrister goes wide. Off the boards, it hit the referee. Matt Hughes goes to get it for BC. He loses it to Dominic Maz. Maz on the right side clears the boards into center. Flipped right back in. BC will touch up. Dominic Maz grabs it for the Green Knights and plays it out to center. Matt DiCarlo looking for Dylan Stiles, can't find him. It's turned over. Thor Hansen has it, enters the zone, takes a hit from Carlucci, and then Carr goes behind the net with it. Arcaroli comes in and takes the puck away. Arcaroli steaming through center on left wing. Jumps around a check. Loses the puck, left it behind, and now it's played at center. TJ Bayer on the backhand looking for Stiles, just ahead of him into the BC zone. Stiles spins away from Will Walsh, gets taken down by Carlucci, no call. Past Maglio on right wing. Maglio pushes it back. Brendan Kelly's got it for BC. 8 minutes to go, first period, quarterfinals of the Gordon Cup. No score here at the Ice House. Thor Hansen, turnaround shot right into the glove of Henry, and he holds on. Face-off coming up deep in the BC zone. Arcaroli and Hughes. Hughes gets it to Cotta, top of the right wing circle. Cotta has it taken away by Matt Hughes. Arcaroli digs it out and gets it through center. Saxton Played out, kept in by Matt Hughes. Takes a hit from the other Hughes, and then now the puck is played out to center. Right wing Saxton stops as he gains the line, tries to get it deep, cannot. Good play at the line by Atwell. Arcaroli grabs it at center, takes a funny bounce to the middle, and now it's kicked to Saxton. Centers it just outside the reach of Arcaroli and turned around. Cotta has it on right wing. Hilliard can't get around Desiderio, and Desi takes the puck and exits the zone. Takes a stick check from Thor Hansen, gets it deep, looking for Barnes, couldn't find him. Garcia is out there as well. Sent in on goal. Into the logo and corralled with the glove by Spiro, bringing a halt to play. 6:47 to go. First period, and we are scoreless. Face-off controlled briefly by BC and then turned around. Offsides at the line. Stiles and Bayer couldn't get together on an entry. Hansen wins the draw back clean into his own zone, forces Tobin back. Tobin loses it. Down low, the combination of Jacob Carver and Joe Garcia, they lose it, and coming up on left wing is Bayer. Bayer slides it to the middle. Brendan Kelly comes over, gets it out to the point. It's kept in by Freitas. And now Brendan Kelly gets it out to center. 6:10 to go. First period. A little feeling out here. Not much in the way of offense, either side. A couple of passes like that one not connecting. We'll see how things go here. On left wing, Thor Hansen sends it across. In the front shot is a save off the backhand there. Dylan Stiles had the chance, created nicely by senior forward Thor Hansen, who's got one of the great hockey names. Thor Hansen, senior forward for Joe, set up that play. DeCarlo coming in on the face-off there. Had a shot attempt blocked. It goes harmlessly to the far corner. Maglio's got it for BC. He gets out to center. Arcaroli. Wrist shot. High over the top of the net. Gets the glass. Maglio tried to get it deep. Could not. Carlucci battles. Maglio goes in. Hits Maz. He moves it over to Angeletti. Angeletti over to Maz. Maz flips it in from his own side of the red line. On goal there, Jacob Carver and Ethan Leah getting a shift, and they are replaced by Walsh and Desiderio for the defensive zone draw coming up for the Crusaders. Hughes looking for it, shot blocked. Desiderio up the boards, and it's chipped out by Carlucci. Hughes dumps it in, goes and gets it. It goes past Desiderio. Hughes is the first one on it, and it's chipped to center by Arcaroli. Arcaroli pushes on Atwell, forces him back behind the net. Atwell over to Freitas. Freitas gets it on a reversal to Atwell, chips it to Justin Hughes. The lanky winger moves through center and chips it in. He'll go get it. Desiderio loses it to Hughes. Saxton with a good play. Knocked that puck out of the air straight down as Hughes tried to connect to the point. Maglio on the backhand gets it out. Maz tries to send it further, could not. And it's played in by Steve Saxton. Hit by Hilliard, but gets it deep. Outlet pass is deflected. Stiles had it chipped away by Desiderio. Now Saxton has it. Saxton stops, gives it to Desiderio. Wrist shot. Stick save by Spiro into the corner. Played by Moss on a reversal. He gets it out to center, and it will go all the way down. No icing. Walsh plays it for BC. Bayer comes in for Joes. Bayer behind the net. Spins away from Desiderio. Desi with the stick check gets it loose. Now it's played by Hansen. Hansen on the backhand. Top of the left wing circle. Stick handled a little bit too much. Lost the puck. Knocks down Matt Hughes, the other Hughes in this game. 3-on-3 they battle in the near boards. Desiderio comes over and gets it out. Cross ice pass. Hughes takes a big hit by Bayer. Right back up. Left wing, Styles, wrist shot, stick save. Rebound dangerous in the slot, but it's cleared away. Hughes fires one in on goal, blockered easily to the corner as we approach 3 minutes remaining in a scoreless first period of this quarterfinal Gordon Cup. Justin Hughes, stick checked away. Carlucci loses it. Freitas handles it behind his own goal and up the boards. Here comes Kata through center. Kata, wrist shot deflected towards the net. It's played down, gloved by Henry. Bringing a halt to play. 2:45. Remaining in the first period. Off the draw shot by Hilliard is wide and around on the near side. Maglio gives it to Arcaroli. Wrist shot from deep goes wide. It was deflected. Maglio avoids a hit and the puck is played out to center. Shane Carr shields away Hilliard nicely and plays the puck across to Arcaroli. Arcaroli spins away from Hilliard. He'll gather some momentum and move through center. On his right side, shot just over the corner. Good hard snapshot there by Antonio Arcaroli. Back against the grain. Shane Carr moving in. Shot deflected. Maglio swats it to the corner. Sends it across. Saxton has it. Wrist shot, glove save by Spiro, and he holds on. 1:58 to go in the first. Scoreless thus far. Tim Kelly centers Saxton and Hughes. Kelly will draw with Hansen in the circle to Spiro's right. Hansen wins the draw, and the puck is played up on the left wing to TJ Bayer. Bayer's got the attention of Matt Hughes from that hit before, rightfully so. Styles plays it behind the net, all the way across. Steve Saxton's on it. He reverses it to Desiderio, past Tim Kelly and down. No icing. Back to get it, Brian Atwell, and it was over to Dominic Maz, and he ices the puck. .122 to go. Offensive zone draw coming up here for the Crusaders. Maglio, Saxton, and Arcaroli. Arcaroli stalemates with Hughes, gets it back. Shot is deflected. Hilliard trying to get it out. Chipped there. Now Hansen has it. Right wing. Toe drag to the middle. Taken away on a back check there by Saxton. Good play. Far side, Maglio. Got some room. Maglio inside out, taken away by Angeletti. Maglio's got the puck again. 2-on-4. Joe's outnumbers the Crusaders. Settled down behind the net by Justin Hughes. Comes out, moves the puck to center. Gets to the red line and dumps it in. Arcaroli comes down to get it. Swings it up the boards. Shot from the right point off the stick of Patrick Freitas. That centering pass is knocked down by Thor Hansen, and he plays it into the corner. Carr into the feet of Maglio. Hughes has it just on the top of the circle. Tried to center it. Good play by Maglio. 18 seconds to go in the period. Maglio gets to the blue line and sends it in. Behind the net, Angeletti. 8 seconds to go in the period. Looks like they'll be content just to let the time wind down, and they will. Angeletti sends it over to Patrick Freitas, and the period comes to an end. So we've played 15 minutes in the books from the Ice House in Hackensack. The doors are open. The Zamboni will clean the ice. We'll take a timeout, come back before the start of the second to recap a fairly uneventful first 15. But we are scoreless in the quarterfinals of the Gordon Cup. After a short break, we'll be back. Stick around.
I can talk right now.
Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. A number of people said it was muffled. It sounded like I was underwater. You see it? See it?
Thompson finds Manetian. He scores! Glove save, buried by Manetian. Oh my! Sarkaroli shoots and scores! Thompson gets it back to Wallace. Shot, score! That's where speed kills. Wrist shot, he scores! Brendan Kelly. Manetian joins him. Manetian's first in. He's in. Shot, score! Aaron Manetian! Shot, save, rebound, save. 2-on-2 in the slot. Arcaroli, wrist shot, he scores! And that's it. That'll do it. Bergen County champions, Bergen Catholic Crusaders.
right, the teams are back on the benches. Welcome back inside Rink 2 at the Ice House in Hackensack, New Jersey. James Higgins, the voice of Crusaders hockey, bringing you all the action tonight. Quarterfinals of the Gordon Cup. The winner will play Don Bosco in the semifinals. The other two teams in the other semifinal are set. Gloucester Catholic, the #1 team in the state, will play Seton Hall Prep. Arcaroli, Hughes, and Maglio. Maglio was on the puck tonight a lot in that first period. He's seeing extra minutes because of the depth of the lineup being compromised with Mick Thompson and Aaron Minetti and not available tonight. You're seeing Maglio getting some extra minutes. And there's a problem. I'm not sure what. One of the linesmen went out the door to the right of the St. Joe's bench from our camera position and headed back into the locker room. I think he forgot his whistle. I saw the referee make a motion by his mouth like he was talking, and maybe that was a whistle was left in the locker room, but he's about to step back onto the ice and closes the door, so all should be well. So, we're ready to go. Second period. St. Joe's and Bergen Catholic. Off the draw, Maglio on right wing. Tries a cross-ice pass. It hit a skate. And now Hilliard's got it. Shake and bake to his right. Pad save. Ryan Henry out to center. Sent all the way back in. And Shane Carr will play it through center. Misses Maglio, but gets it back. Carr. Right circle, shot, save by Spiro with the stick. Played right back in by Brendan Kelly. And we get started here in the second period. Past Cotta, behind Arcaroli with the pass from Shane Carr. Carr's got it again, gives it away from the top of the circle. Shot blocked by Arcaroli off the stick of Garrett Cotta. Maglio sinks down, grabs the puck, cross-ice pass right on the stick of Steve Saxton. Saxton drifts to his right, shot, save. Rebound was there, Arcaroli couldn't get to it. Great shot by Saxton, back against the green, even better save by Spiro. Kept it out. Angeletti stops inside the line, goes to the middle, in front. Shot is deflected away by Shane Carr off the stick of TJ Bayer. Kept in by Hansen. Hansen crosses it. It goes all the way to the boards. Bayer on the backhand sends it deep. Hansen takes a hit. Hansen takes a hit from Kelly. Thor Hansen behind the net. Skates away from Carr to the top of the circle. Spins to the boards. Dumps it deep, but it's intercepted by Carr. Carr on left wing, Carlucci. Carlucci sends it on goal. Blockered into the corner by Spiro. Hughes keeps it in. And it's played out. Dylan Stiles has it as Bayer misplayed it, went into the zone, and it's blown down on an offsides. Face-off win for Hughes, and Joes controls it. Angeletti dumps it in, deflected, played by Walsh, into the legs of Hilliard. Walsh regathers and plays it up left wing. Arcaroli chips it forward, looking for Saxton. Angeletti played it. Bergen has to touch up. Coming out of the zone is Dominic Maz. Maz gains the BC zone, chips it deep. Arcaroli on the back check, gets it to Walsh, who gets it to Saxton. Walsh has it again over to his partner Desiderio. Desiderio to Arcaroli. Arcaroli through center. Moves to the left wing, top of the circle. Tries to dance by Angeletti. Could not. Breakaway coming. Hilliard on a breakout. Puck slides to his right. He goes back to the middle. Good check there by Desiderio, who's hurt. He ran into Hilliard. Matthew grabs his right shoulder after the hit and leans over on his way to the bench. Henry covers the puck, and with an even 3 minutes played in the second period, check that. There's a faceoff coming up deep in the BC zone to Ryan Henry's left. Faceoff controlled by Joes, dumped deep by DiCarlo, and now moving his way out is Shane Carr. Carr gains the blue line into the Joes zone. He spins and stops, dumps into the slot. Connor Kelly's shot is blocked, and DiCarlo flips it out to center, down into the BC zone. Cross ice pass, finds played behind the net. Two-on-two, they battle behind the St. Joe's goal. Played up to the point. Controlled by Carr. He moves to the middle. Wrist shot. Goes wide. Backhander, save. Rebound is there. Cleared to the point. Kept in nicely by Carr. Carr gets it over to Brendan Kelly. Brendan Kelly, wrist shot. Deflection, save. Rebound. Save. It's loose. It's still loose. Brooks is digging for it. It's still loose. Spiro went to dive for it, dropped his stick. And it's on goal. Ryan Henry with the quick outlet pass. Brooks intercepted that. It looked like it was tailor-made for Connor Kelly to have a little bit of a breakaway on a long change here in the second period, but BC couldn't take advantage. Arcaroli stops, tries to get past Angeletti, cannot. Dylan Stiles chips it deep. Left wing behind Saxton, and Angeletti's got it for Joes. Off the stick of Bayer, turned over. Maglio leans into one, shot, save by Spiro. Controlled now through center by Thor Hansen. Gains the zone, stops, moves to the circle. In deep, shot, deflection off the post. It looked like it hit off the skate of Dylan Stiles. Wrist shot by Arcaroli is a save by Spiro. Bayer finds Hansen. Hansen moves in. Wrist shot deflected to the glass. Joes with a little bit of buzz here as they hit the post. Played out to center, just out the reach of Maglio. He runs into Maz, who gets it deep. Little confusion there as Arcaroli grabs it and ices it. Face-off controlled by BC. Shane Carr has it. Outlet to Leo Carlucci. He gains the zone. Gets away from some of the hit. Sent out to the point. Brendan Kelly tried to get it across to Shane Carr. Could not. And now it's Hilliard the other way for Joes. Hilliard tried to center it. Justin Hughes was open. Shane Carr got in the way of that pass. Good play by Shane Carr. Matt Hughes goes off the boards. Looking for Tim Kelly, can't find him. Patrick Freitas spins away. And now Justin Hughes on right wing. Sends it across. Garicata spins back into his own zone, deep. Comes around the right side looking for Atwell. It's controlled by Matt Hughes. Chipped forward, held in at the point by Carr. Shot deflected over the net, and now it's behind. Centering attempt was blocked nicely by Spiro. Behind the net, Carlucci Gets it out to the point. Brendan Kelly, wrist shot through traffic is a save. It opened up a lane at the last minute there, and Spiro saw it the whole way. Good shift for BC as they turn the tide. Great chance on the other side. Looked like it was off a skate on a centering pass, redirected off the post. We stay scoreless. 8:01 to go, middle period from the Ice House. Arcaroli goes forward with the draw shot. It's a pad save, and it's covered. Off the skate of Dylan Stiles, stopped an outlet pass, and now Hansen has to go back behind his own net. He comes right in front, has it tipped away by Connor Kelly momentarily. Hansen, outlet pass, a little bit too far, quickly turned around by Will Walsh, right back in. Good to see Matthew Desiderio right back out on the ice after that hit. Collided with Thomas Hilliard in a heavy collision. It was a great defensive play, but took a little physical toll for a second. Stiles tries to go between the legs. Desiderio would have none of it. And the puck is played on left wing. Desiderio grabs it, that long reach and that nice outlet pass. Connor Kelly's got it at center, sends it deep. Puck doesn't get to Angeletti. He gets it up past the stick of Desiderio from Stiles and forces Desiderio deep. He battles with Hansen as he exits the zone. Gets it to Arcaroli on right wing. Arcaroli stops. Wrist shot high and wide over the glove and out. Will Walsh will play it for BC. Chips it to the boards. Tried an outlet pass. It's behind and in between two BC players, and it goes for an icing. Off the face-off, Hughes gets it to Hilliard, centered across off the stick of Saxton. Kata has it in the corner. Justin Hughes, Ethan Lea on the backhand, gets it past Saxton. Hughes has it again for Joes. Ethan Lea battles him there. Over to help out is Tim Kelly. Saxton stops before he gets to the line to make a play. Cross ice to Jacob Carver. Carver on left wing sends it deep. Played by Freitas. On right wing, it's stopped by Saxton, and it's chipped away by Hughes. Now it's Hilliard. He's got room to the circle in front. Hughes shot. Saved by Henry. He did the splits. And there's a penalty, a hook. First power play of the night will go to the Green Knights. Jacob Carver guilty of hooking. The time of the penalty is 9:12. Looked like Jacob overplayed a little bit in the center ice zone and had to hustle back and then put a hook into Hughes, who got a good chance, and results in a hooking penalty and a power play for St. Joe's. Hughes stops at the circle, spins back. Stiles is playing the center point position. Angeletti looking for Hughes. That's going to be their play. Hughes on the one-timer, right-handed shot at the top of the left circle. Look for it. Stiles, wrist shot, deflected, and a save by Henry with the right pad. A good one. Stiles has it over to Angeletti. Angeletti looking. Thor misses the one-timer on the pass from Angeletti, and it's out to center. Hughes spins away from the other Hughes and gets it into the zone. Hansen has it for Joes. He spins away. Right circle. Justin Hughes to the middle. High slot, shot wide over the blocker. Played behind the net by Shane Carr. Brendan Kelly's got it. And with an aerial clear, he gets it down. 50 seconds to go in Carver's hooking penalty. 4:35 to go in the second period. We're scoreless. Hilliard has it on right wing. He leaves it for Hansen. Hansen moves in, shot. Blocker saved by Henry. Cool as a cucumber right there. Saxton has it for BC, dumps it deep. Half a minute in the power play for Joes. Good play by Saxton, stopping the Joes' efforts to get out of the zone. Hughes has it, gets it to Hilliard on right wing. Hilliard, wrist shot, wide. Corralled at the point by Stiles. Stiles to Hughes. Hughes behind Hansen, and it's played by Carlucci. Out to center and down. 5 seconds to go in the Carver minor. Looks like BC will kill it off. And we're back at full strength. 3:45 to go. Hansen knocks down Maglio as he attempted to gain the zone. Cleared out to center. Just past Desiderio. He'll retreat. Backhands it over to Will Walsh. Walsh to his partner Desiderio. Desiderio to Matt Hughes. He gains the zone, tries to go around Dylan Stiles, cannot. Maglio supports, keeps the puck in the zone. Arcaroli shot. Good defensive play there by Matt Emmer. Arcaroli's got the puck. Top of the circle. Antonio waiting towards the net. Score! It deflected. It looked like it deflected in off of a Jones player in front. A seeing eye shot gets through. And with 3:08 to go in the second period, Bergen Catholic takes the lead. It's 1-0 Crusaders. Not sure who's going to get it. Arcaroli controlled the puck around the boards, moved to the high slot in between the circles, back against the grain, and it found the back of the net. .11:52 is the time of the goal. Now, important to note, the number one unit for St. Joe's was on the ice for all 2 minutes of the power play. BC kills it off. They change. They get Arcaroli on the ice against the secondary unit, and BC puts the puck in the net. Turn the other way. Kata has it. Takes a shoulder from Carr. Goes down. Arcaroli chips it to Kelly. Kelly on the outlet. Tape to tape. Maglio. Maglio on left wing. Behind the play. So the goal goes, Matt Hughes finally gets one in on a deflection. Yep, Shane Carr has just been asked to leave. So there's some penalties coming up here. Behind the play, in the far corner, after a hit, Shane Carr and Garrett Cotta got tied up. .12:11 will be the time of the penalties. So there's a 5-minute major up on the board for Shane Carr, and that has given him an exit. We saw him leave to the right of the Bergen bench. So with the 5, he has been given a game misconduct. Or it's 5 and 10, but if it was 5 and 10, he would still be eligible to come back. So I believe Shane Carr has been disqualified from the game. 2-minute minor on the right side for Garrett Cotta. So we will play 4-on-3. For 2 minutes. Arcaroli on left wing. He goes to the middle. He's in. Stopped by Spiro. And now it's controlled by Freitas. Freitas gives it to Hansen. Hansen gives it back to Hughes, who comes through center. Over on right wing, it's Hansen. Hansen stops, loses it. Brendan Kelly gets it up the boards and out. So it's Shane Carr for kicking, 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Kata gets a 2-minute minor for holding. Hughes has it below the circle, centers it for Hansen. It's loose in the slot, controlled by Steve Saxton. He spins away from trouble and clears it out. So less than a minute to go, 55 seconds to go in Garrett Kata's 2-minute minor. And from what I could hear, there's only one guy in the BC box. So I would guess it's going to be a 5-on-3 when Kata's minor ends in 54 seconds. No. Oh, it's 4-on-4. And then it's a regular a major 3-minute major power play at that time for Joe's. Desiderio will get to the puck and chip it out. And it's played right back in by Angeletti. Desiderio stops it, gets it to Arcaroli, and he'll move through center. Antonio's got speed. Wrist shot deflected by Angeletti up into the netting behind Spiro, and play is whistled down. Matt Hughes got the goal. It's his 3rd of the season. He had chances much better than that in the last 2 games that would have made him sleepless in Hasbrook Heights. But he got one there on a deflection of an Arcaroli shot. The only goal so far, Crusaders with the 1-0 lead. 1:10 to go in the period as Hughes takes it to the line. Stopped there by Matt Hughes, but Matt Hughes can't get it out. Stiles works it past Walsh. Under a minute to go in the period. Arcaroli moves the puck out. He's got speed. He goes by Hansen. He's in. Arcaroli to the slot. It's chipped out. Kept in by Walsh. Oh, very, very close. Very close. But called down nonetheless on an offsides. So the 2-minute minor to Kata is up. There's 2:58 left in the major to Shane Carr, 46.5 on the house clock in the 2nd period. Face-off at center outside the St. Joe's blue line. Played back on goal. And Joe's will set up. Hughes carries the puck out of the zone. Goes to his right. Gains the zone. Played out to center. 30 seconds to go in the period. Angeletti gets it to Hughes. Hughes stops just inside the left wing circle, cross ice, off the stick of Hughes to the boards. Off the skate of Kelly. Angeletti plays it down the boards. Down below the goal. Sent in front, shot, save, and it's covered. Hilliard comes out from behind the net. I heard. Puck is covered by Henry with 9.8 seconds to go in the 2nd period. 2:21 to go in the major to Shane Carr. Face-off win. Hughes forced out to the point. Shot by Stiles wide. Angeletti's got it in the low circle. Shot, score! Michael Angeletti from a very bad angle. Down at the bottom of the circle with a wrist shot. Gets through Henry, and we're tied at 1. For Angeletti, it's his 5th of the year. It's a power play goal. Remember, it's a major penalty. 1.5 ticks left in the period. And the faceoff drops the puck, and the period is over. So Angeletti will get that goal late in the period, 1.5 seconds. The time of that goal, 14:58. Power play goal, Joe's. We're tied at 1. So we've played 2 periods. We'll take a quick timeout as the teams will get a 5-minute break. We'll come back and recap all of the action from the second period and get you set for what should be a very, very entertaining, very interesting third period here in Hackensack Gordon Cup action. Through 2 periods, we're tied at 1. Stick around. We'll be back.
Shots on the goal in the period for St. Joseph 5, game total of 11. For Bergen Catholic 14, game total of 12.
Got a lot of people watching. We're up to 323 watching.
Everyone's saying the audio is terrible.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Everything's the same, but nothing's changed. I'm using the same mic, the same connection. I even lowered it on the camera too. Just maybe sometimes when it's too high, you get like a buzzing in the background. So that's sometimes that happens.
Welcome back inside the Ice House, Hackensack, New Jersey, Rink 2. Here for the Gordon Cup 2021 version, where we have the St. Joe's Green Knights and the Bergen Catholic Crusaders tied at 1. Through 2 periods, so we'll quickly reset. The most important thing to know, St. Joe's is on a major power play for the next 2:11. Bergen starts down a man for a couple more minutes. Major power play for St. Joe's. Back to the point, Hansen, straight away, Angeletti. Angeletti has it again, straight away, shot. He's looking for Hilliard at the bottom of the circle. Hughes has it behind the net. Dominic Maz in the circle sends it straight away to Angeletti. Angeletti loses it, and Arcaroli's gone on a breakaway. Antonio Arcaroli, he's in. He fakes, he shoots off the side of the net. Spiro's without a stick in front. It's grabbed by Hansen, and they call the penalty shot. Arcaroli did not get a clean chance, and a penalty shot has been called. So Antonio Arcaroli with a short-handed breakaway doesn't get a clean opportunity at the net, and the referee whistles down a penalty shot. Arcaroli dances to center ice, picks it up, and in he comes. To the top of the circle on his forehand. Deeks shoots, saved by Spiro. Arcaroli went from forehand to backhand. Spiro did the splits and stopped it. Big save for Tomas Spiro. So with 1:31 to go in the major, a short-handed penalty shot is stopped. Face-off coming up deep in the Joe's zone. Arcaroli wins the draw. Desiderio has it at the point. He chips it deep. Hughes plays it to the point. It's kept in by Kelly. Shot is deflected by Hilliard into the netting above the glass. 1:21 to go in the Carr major opening minute of the 3rd period. Kelly to Desiderio. Desiderio wrister, shot on goal, saved by Spiro. Coming through center, Hansen, he gains the zone, stops at the left point, centers it. Hughes couldn't do anything with it. Now Hansen has it, he moves in, shakes to his right, loses it. Angeletti's got it, room, shot up off the glass, and kept in there. Arcaroli with a nice play. Backhands it out, Matt Hughes moves through center, takes a hit from Angeletti, and Maz plays the puck, gets to the center ice line. St. Joe's waiting to corral the puck, they do. Justin Hughes moves to his right, gains the zone, leaves it for Hilliard, who sends it back down to Hughes. Out to Angeletti. Angeletti straight away. Shot wide. Deflected wide. Brendan Kelly on his backhand. Gets it out. Angeletti keeps it in. 17 seconds to go in the power play. Thor Hansen to his right. Wrist shot. High and wide over the net. Played by Brendan Kelly behind the net. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Steve Saxton's got it for BC. Outlet pass is behind Desiderio, but it's played by Arcaroli. He swings in on Dominic Maz. We're back at full strength. So the major is over. We're back at 5-on-5. Hughes through center for Joe's. Works to his right, poked away by Will Walsh. Nice play by Walsh. Coming through center, Hansen. Stick handles it, loses it, and now he works from right to left. Gains the zone at the circle. Sends it through Walsh's legs. He's behind the net. Knocked away nicely by Ethan Lea. Good play. Maglio chips it out to center. Backtracking and giving it away was Brian Atwell. Maglio sends it in on goal, stopped harmlessly. Stopped by Saxton at the far boards. Centering pass at the point is knocked away. Here's Garrett Cotta. He goes right to left on Brendan Kelly, poked away. Good play by, it's Ethan Leah. Check that, 7 versus 2. Good play by Leah on Garrett Cotta. Centering pass played by Walsh. Gets to the boards, sends it to the point. Atwell keeps it in for Joes. Cotta sends it deep around the net. Stiles gets a stick on it. Will Walsh comes over and gets it to Maglio. Maglio doesn't get it out. Behind the net, Leah chips it to himself, gets it to Maglio. Maglio will exit the zone, goes right to left into the Joe's zone. Going deep, Maglio around the net. He's still got it. 1-on-4 over there. Maglio's able to come through. He's got a man in front. Shot missed by Kelly. Desiderio gets it down. Maglio's got it. Open net. He brings it in front. It's loose. No whistle. And now the whistle sounds. With Spiro flat on his back, fishing for the puck. Maglio couldn't find it. Finally, a whistle brings a halt to play. 11:02 to go in the third period. Tied at 1. Face off to Spiro's right. Arcaroli, Hughes, and Tim Kelly with Brendan Kelly and Will Walsh at the blue line. Arcaroli goes to the corner with it, plays it behind the net, out in front. It's passed on the backhand, Will Walsh. Can't keep it in. Played over to Brendan Kelly. Kelly misses Kelly. Icing. .47 remaining in the third period. Tied at 1. Face off deep in the BC zone. Dominic Miles will chip it in. BC will play it as Joes touches up. Kelly gets it out to center. Hughes plays it. Matt Hughes forechecking. Angeletti swings it over to Miles and he'll chip it in. Hilliard gets a stick on it and it goes to the net where Henry covers it up. Justin Hughes and Antonio Arcaroli on the draw. Hughes wins it back. Maz plays it deep. Hilliard behind the net. Try to send it in front. Could not. It's played at the right point. Now it's played in the corner by Desiderio. And now Ethan Leah gets it to Maglio. Off his stick. Can't get it out. On the backhand, it's played just to center. Hughes has it there for Joes. Throws it between a couple of Crusaders, and it goes deep. Hughes plays it to the offside. Maglio's got it. Goes through center looking for Saxton. Can't find him. And it's played by Cotta. He sends it deep. Desiderio has it along the far boards. Little chip play. Saxton might be the first one to get there. He's not. He runs Patrick Freitas to the boards. And now it's played at center by Thomas Hilliard. Far side pass looking for Hansen. It's played by Walsh to Desiderio. Desiderio. Kept in at the line. Shot. Saved by Henry, and he holds on. Off the stick of TJ Bayer. Loose play at the line there on the way out by the Crusaders. Kept that puck in the zone, allowing for that shot from distance. Off the stick of Bayer. Henry was there waiting. We're under 10 minutes. 9:15 to go in the third period. Verdino gets it to Barnes. Barnes on left wing. Sends it deep. Maz takes a hit. Garcia comes over. Keeps it in. Chips it down. Dominic Maz has it for Joes. Past Barnes. Gets it on the side. Kept in by Stiles. Wrist shot, save, rebound, no one there, and it's cleared. The bank shot goes on goal, forcing Henry to play it to Will Walsh. Walsh over to Kelly. Kelly gets it to Barnes. Barnes gets it out. Brendan Kelly has it. On left wing, Arcaroli. He gains the zone. Wrist shot, save, rebound, wide. 2 chances for Arcaroli. One was a good save, one was wide. 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third period, tied at 1. Here comes Thor Hansen to the blue line, top of the circle, little toe drag. It's loose in the slot. Couple of Crusaders there looking for it. And it's grabbed by JT Verdino. He reverses it and finds Arcaroli. Arcaroli lumbers through center. He's on his own, 1-on-4. Wrist shot, high and wide off the glass. Antonio goes to get it, but it's played by Joes. On left wing, Thor Hansen off his skate. Will Walsh has it. He backpedals and gets it across to Maglio. Maglio has it intercepted by Hughes. Hansen quickly the other way. Hilliard moves to his right. Poke check by Hughes. Wrist shot from a bad angle is covered up easily by Ryan Henry, bringing a halt to play just under the halfway mark. 7:28 to go. Off the draw, controlled by Cotta. He loses it to Saxton. And Stevie's able to get it out to center. Quickly turned right back in by Angeletti. No, it's Freitas. Maglio has it on right wing. Maglio battling with Tobin. Hughes comes in. Back and forth. Nice play. Good recovery there by the Joes defender. Pass goes behind Saxton, past Ethan Leah, and now it's out to center. Maglio will get it on the long pass from Ryan Henry. Saxton's shot is deflected up into the netting. Maglio was looking for Hughes, deflected out to the high slot area. Saxton's slap shot was deflected up and out of play. Controlled on left wing here by Thor Hansen. He stops, sends it across. Angeletti out of his reach. Knocked down by Connor Kelly with the quick wrist shots off the glove of Spiro into the corner. Hansen gets it out on left wing. TJ Bayer. TJ Bayer centering. Passes off the skate of Will Walsh. Tim Kelly battling there. And now helping out is Carlucci. Carlucci hooked, loses the puck. Couldn't get it out. Centering pass goes through Tim Kelly, but he gets a backhand on it. Now Connor Kelly, no relation, chips it deep. Miles will play it there. Tim Kelly, the only Crusader on the forecheck. On left wing, Hughes, right-handed shot, tries to go out and around. Walsh battles him. Hughes still has the puck. Protects the puck nicely, doesn't get it down to Hilliard, and now it's Arcaroli. He moves to his left, leaves the puck just inside the line. Saxton plays it deep. Hughes from behind gets it. Arcaroli grabs it. Shot deflected away. Angeletti reads that play nicely and swats the pass away to the corner. 5:22 to go in the third period. Desiderio with a shot that gets deflected to the corner. Hughes is on it there for Joes. Spins away from a couple. Sends it on left wing. It'll be past Cotta. It'll get to the line, and it's an icing. Barely, but an icing nonetheless. .504 to go in the third period. Arcaroli, clean win across the ice, kept in by Brendan Kelly at the left point. Behind the net, Dominic Maz. Right side, Hilliard for Joes. Walsh, rolling puck, shot. That was a rolling puck, save by Spiro, and the puck laid there. Deflection by Hughes, a tricky one, gets to the boards. Arcaroli plays it out to the point, and it's poked away by Hilliard. Something wrong with the clock. 5:04, stuck on the clock. The clock. Walsh plays it at the point. The clock is stuck on 5:04 and has been for about 30 seconds. Behind the net, Angeletti. Controlled at the line. Saxton gains the zone, sends it deep. Thor Hansen has it at center. Goes to his right. He chips it deep. Brendan Kelly grabs it, reverses it. No one there except for Dominic Maz. Maz tried to center it, could not. Played just past Maglio. Deflection. Offsides outside the line. The clock was stuck on 5:04, probably for about a minute, if I had to guess, give or take a few seconds. The key thing is to get the clock to work, and then we'll reset it to what should be the right time. There should be about 4 and some seconds left, maybe 4:10, 4:15 would be good, 4:05, something like that. But there's a clock malfunction right now, with this game tied at 1 in the later stages of the third period. .402 on the clock. Let's see that it starts on time with the drop of the puck. Carlucci wins the draw. Controlled by Maglio. Had it stripped from behind by Hansen. Hansen spins away from Carlucci, and he gains the zone. No, he doesn't. He lost it at the blue line. Tries to go through a couple more players. Can't do it. Ethan Leah spins away and exits the zone. That's going to be an icing. The clock is working again properly, and triple threes are on it. 3:33 to go in the third period. 1-1 is your score. 2 goals in the second period. Matt Hughes on a deflection, and Michael Angeletti on a sharp angle shot with 2 seconds left in the period. That was a 5-on-4 major power play goal. Off the boards, controlled by Hughes. He dances away from one, centered off the pad, went through, and Henry got it with the pad. Here comes Saxton. Gains the line, wrist shot, changed direction, or the goalie had trouble seeing it and maybe missed. Deflecting attempt there for Walsh, looking for Saxton, doesn't find him. Saxton reverses it, but there's nobody home except for Justin Hughes. Hughes moves through center, he's got speed, poke checked away nicely by Kelly, and the right man's got it, Arcaroli. He leaves it for Hughes through the slot and knocked away by Garrett Cotta. Cotta looking for Hilliard, can't find him. Brendan Kelly on the tape to Matt Hughes. Arcaroli down to Hughes. Hughes behind the net. Tried to leave it for Arcaroli, couldn't. Will Walsh comes down to keep it in the zone. 2:35 to go in the third period. Tied at 1. Maz is on it for Joes. Gets it out to center. Brendan Kelly gets it through. Thor Hansen gains the zone. Slides to his left to the circle. Spins back. Brendan Kelly blows a tire. Good support there from Leo Carlucci, and away with the puck is Maglio. Goes left to right. He gets around a man. He's got room. Save in the high slot. Connor Kelly shot, score! Connor Kelly! He grabs a loose puck deep in the zone and slams it home. Connor Kelly breaks the tie, and it's 2-1 Crusaders. What a moment for the freshman. Connor Kelly, his first varsity goal. Time of the goal is 12:55. Under 2 minutes. Turn back to center. You're going to see a lot of Hughes, Hilliard, and Hanson. The rest of the way for Joes. We'll keep an eye on Spiro. Hughes moves through center. It hits a linesman, and Joes is forced to regroup. Dominic Maz has it, sends it in on goal, and steered to the corner. Brendan Kelly plays it on his backhand, up to Maglio's side, kept in by Maz. A minute 33, Thor Hansen, high slot, moves to his right. Shot is deflected, up into the netting behind Ryan Henry, bringing a halt to play. .127 left in the third period. Spiro between the circles at the hash marks, face off deep in the BC zone. Hansen and Arcaroli to Henry's left. Arcaroli wins the draw, gets it to the point. Kept in momentarily, and now it's played across. Ethan Leia goes with Angeletti. Deep in the corner, Hilliard. Angeletti at the circle. Empty net. Joes has the extra skater on. Behind the net and out into the circle. Hughes moves to the slot. Shot. Deflected and in on goal and saved. Shot didn't get through. It was deflected or a good stick check by the BC defense, and it slid in on goal harmlessly. Timeout, St. Joe's, 59 seconds to go in the third period. Connor Kelly's first varsity goal has given the Crusaders a 2-1 lead. So Joes will set up 6-on-5 with 59 seconds to go. Face off in the right wing circle for the Joes attackers with the extra man. Bayer, Angeletti, Hansen, Hughes, Stiles, and Hilliard at the point. It's Hughes. He waits, moves, shot, save. Henry sees it all the way and gloves it down. .46 on the clock in the house. Face off to Henry's left. Arcaroli and Hughes. Hughes wins it clean. Out to the point. Stiles. Straight away. Here's Hughes at the top of the circle. Stiles. Deflected on the passing attempt into the corner. Arcaroli comes over to win a puck. Angeletti plays it deep. Hilliard behind the net. Centering pass. Good stick check from behind by Hughes. Puck is loose. Desiderio looking for it. Arcaroli's got it. Arcaroli will skate it safely. Gets it to the red line. Takes a high stick and goes down. Angeletti turns it over. Who's got it? Saxton. Saxton to the blue line. Shot. Kicked into the corner by Stiles. Saxton killing time. Arcaroli comes over. It's played at the blue line with 3 seconds. 2 seconds. It'll harmlessly go down. And BC will advance. Connor Kelly's goal late in the third period provides the difference. And the Crusaders will move on to the semifinals in the Gordon Cup with a 2-1 victory here in the quarterfinals. A dandy of a game here, folks, tonight. Stick taps from both sides. A scrambly kind of a play. Connor Kelly, ever opportunistic, came in, wound up, took a shot at it, and it's found its way into the back of the net. If ever there was a time for your first varsity goal, that was it. Find a way is what you call that win. Understaffed and not at full strength. The Crusaders get a goal from a freshman, Connor Kelly, who, let's face it, probably isn't in the lineup if the other guys who are not here are in the lineup, like Manetian and Thompson and Mustard and Quinn. But that's why you put kids in the lineup who you think can make a play, and it's up to them to make a play when they get an opportunity. So good on Connor Kelly, jumping on a loose puck, carrying the pucks off the ice because he's a freshman. I love it. A big moment for him and a great moment for BC as they survive and they advance to the semifinals, where on Tuesday night, mark it down, Don Bosco will be here. So a quick recap of the scoring for BC. Hughes in the second period, he got his third of the year. That was answered by Angeletti late in the second period. Low angle shot there from a sharp angle, got through, tied it at 2. And then with about 2.5 minutes to go in the third period, Connor Kelly jumped on a loose puck in the slot and fired it home. So we can now close the door on this one and let you know. I don't know what time the game is at, but I know when it is. Tuesday night, Don Bosco will be here, and as everybody knows from our social media posts, there are no two better words in high school sports in this neck of the woods than Bergen Bosco. So mark it on your calendar for Tuesday night. Round 1 went to the Crusaders 4-2 on February 15th on a Friday night. I think it was a Friday night. It might have been the 13th, whatever it was. It was a couple weeks ago. BC with the 4-2 win. Don Bosco beat Del Barton on Thursday, and with BC's win tonight, it sets up a semifinal matchup. So BC, Bergen Bosco, Tuesday night, right here at the Ice House. That'll be our next live stream and our broadcast of Crusaders hockey. So we'll say goodnight. Crusaders are unbeaten in 11, 10-0-1 since an opening day loss to Gloucester Catholic. So the run continues, and it will continue until at least Tuesday night when the Ironmen from Don Bosco come to town. That'll do it from Hackensack. For Jason Sticco and the SSP YouTube video channel, we understand it may not have been our highest quality of audio tonight, but we got you the pictures, we got you some sounds. Most importantly, the result is in BC's favor. A 2-1 win for the Crusaders. I'm James Higgins, saying good night from Hackensack. Stay warm, stay safe, and wear a mask.